Stop wasting time. Every minute you spend making excuses is a minute stolen from your health, your strength, and your future. 2025 is not the year to scroll endlessly, sleep in, and say tomorrow. Tomorrow is a lie. Your body needs you today. If you waste this year, you waste the chance to build the strongest version of yourself. Your body is your responsibility in life. There are many things you cannot control: the economy, the weather, the opinions of other people, but your body, your health, and your fitness, that's on you. Nobody can train for you, nobody can sweat for you, and nobody can build your strength except you. Your body is the only home you will ever truly live in, and it's your responsibility to protect it, nurture it, and strengthen it. Too many people neglect this truth, and later in life, they pay the price with regret, pain, and limitations. But you don't have to. You can make the choice now to take ownership of your fitness and your life. Think about it. You only get one body. You can't trade it in, you can't buy another, and you can't ask someone else to give you theirs. If you neglect it, you will feel the consequences every single day. If you take care of it, if you push it, if you strengthen it, it will reward you with energy, confidence, and the ability to live fully. The body you are building today is the body that will carry you through the next 10 years, the next 20 years, the next 50 years. And that's why fitness is not optional. It's a responsibility. When you don't train, when you don't exercise, when you don't fuel your body with the right food, you're not just skipping a workout, you're breaking a promise to yourself. You're choosing weakness over strength, excuses over discipline, and regret over pride. And every time you do that, you're digging yourself into a hole that will be harder to climb out of later. But when you step up and take responsibility, everything changes. The moment you decide, this is my body, and I will treat it with respect, you take back your power. Responsibility means showing up even when you don't feel like it. Responsibility means lifting the weights even when they feel heavy. Responsibility means lacing up your shoes and running when your mind says stop. It means meal prepping when it's easier to order fast food. It means choosing long-term strength over short-term comfort. And let me tell you, every rep, every drop of sweat, every disciplined choice compounds. Over time, those decisions transform you into someone unstoppable. Stop waiting for someone else to push you. Stop hoping for a magic fix. Stop blaming your genetics, your schedule, your past, or your circumstances. None of that matters as much as the decision you make today. You don't need anyone's permission to be strong. You don't need anyone to save you. You are the coach, the motivator, and the warrior of your own life. Taking responsibility for your body doesn't just impact your physical health. It sharpens your mind, it fuels your energy, it builds your confidence. It teaches you discipline, and that discipline bleeds into every other area of your life, your career, your relationships, your dreams. Fitness is not just about lifting weights, it's about lifting yourself to a higher standard. So here's the truth. If you want to change your life, start with your body, respect it, train it, challenge it, build it into a fortress that can withstand the storms of life. When you take responsibility for your body, you take responsibility for your life. And that is when you stop merely existing and start truly living. Your body is your responsibility, no excuses, no shortcuts, no one else to blame. Own it, and it will reward you in ways nothing else can. Comfort is the enemy. Every time you choose comfort, you choose weakness. Every time you choose the easy road, you move one step further away from the strongest version of yourself. Comfort feels good in the moment, staying in bed instead of waking up early to train, eating junk food instead of fueling your body, skipping the gym instead of pushing through a tough session. But here's the truth. Comfort is the silent killer of dreams, the thief of progress, and the enemy of greatness. Your body doesn't grow in comfort. Your muscles don't strengthen in comfort. Your endurance doesn't expand in comfort. Growth only happens in the struggle, in the moments when you want to quit but choose to keep going. Think about it. A muscle only grows when it's torn down and forced to rebuild stronger. Your lungs only expand when you push them past their limits. Your discipline only sharpens when you refuse to give in to temptation. Comfort offers none of that. Comfort keeps you exactly where you are. When you train, there will be pain, there will be sweat, there will be days when your body screams at you to stop. That's where most people quit, and that's why most people never see results. But the ones who refuse to surrender, the ones who keep going when it hurts, they unlock a level of strength and pride that comfort could never provide. Pain is temporary, discomfort is temporary, but the strength and confidence you gain from overcoming them last a lifetime. Think about all the times in your life when you took the easy road. Did it ever lead to pride? Did it ever lead to growth? No. But every time you pushed yourself, every time you endured discomfort, every time you embraced the grind, you came out stronger. That's because discomfort is the forge of champions. Comfort creates excuses, discomfort creates results. Comfort whispers to you, stay in bed, skip the workout, take a break. But discomfort whispers something else, get up, move, push, earn your pride. Which voice are you going to listen to? If you want to build the body you dream of, if you want to have the energy and strength to conquer life, you cannot afford to listen to comfort. You must lean into the discomfort and learn to love it. Greatness is not built in moments of ease. It's built in moments of struggle. Champions don't rise by doing what feels good. They rise by doing what's necessary. Every drop of sweat, every rep you push when you want to stop, every mile you run when your legs feel heavy, that's where your transformation happens. That's where you separate yourself from the average. Comfort is your enemy because it convinces you that average is enough. It convinces you that settling is acceptable, but you weren't made for average. You weren't made to settle. You were made to test your limits, to push through the pain, to grow stronger every single day. And the only way to do that is to reject comfort and embrace the grind. So the next time you feel tired, the next time you want to quit, the next time you think about skipping the gym, remember this. Comfort will never give you the life you want. Discomfort will, pain will, struggle will. That's the price of greatness, and it's worth paying every single day. Comfort is the enemy, defeat it, and you'll discover the true power within you. Discipline over motivation. Motivation is a spark, but discipline is the fire that keeps burning when the spark dies. Too many people rely on motivation alone. They wait until they feel like working out. They wait until they're inspired, and when that feeling disappears, so does their progress. That's why gyms are packed in January and empty by March. Motivation fades, discipline lasts. Discipline means showing up even when you don't feel like it. It means sticking to your plan even when your emotions tell you otherwise. It's waking up early to train when your body says stay in bed. It's choosing a clean meal when your cravings scream for junk food. It's pushing through the last set when your mind says that's enough. Motivation asks, do I feel like it? Discipline says, do it anyway. Think about the athletes you admire, the physiques you look up to, the champions you respect. Do you think they're motivated every single day? Absolutely not. They struggle just like you. They have days where they don't want to move, days where they're tired, days where their bodies ache. But what separates them from the rest is that they show up regardless. Their discipline is stronger than their excuses. Discipline is not glamorous. It's not about hype. It's not about feeling good in the moment. It's about consistency, day after day, rep after rep, meal after meal. When motivation is gone, and it will go, discipline is the only thing that keeps you moving forward. And here's the truth. Discipline doesn't just build your body. It builds your mind. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, every time you follow through when it's hard, you strengthen your mental toughness. You prove to yourself that you are in control, not your emotions, not your laziness, not your excuses. That's power, that's freedom. Motivation is fleeting. It's like a mood. One day you have it, the next day it's gone. But discipline is a choice, it's a habit, and the more you practice it, the stronger it becomes. Think of it like a muscle. The more you train it, the more powerful it gets. Soon, showing up to the gym isn't even a question. Eating right isn't a debate. Pushing through discomfort becomes automatic. Most people fail not because they lack motivation, but because they never built discipline. They quit when the excitement fades, when progress slows, when results don't come fast enough. But if you have discipline, you keep going regardless. You know that results take time. You know that consistency compounds. You trust the process. Discipline is the bridge between goals and achievements. You can dream about being fit, you can visualize it, you can talk about it all day, but unless you have the discipline to put in the work day after day, it's just a fantasy. Discipline turns that fantasy into reality. So stop waiting to feel ready. Stop depending on motivation. Motivation is nice, but it's not reliable. What's reliable is discipline, that voice inside that says, get up, go, do it, no excuses. That's what builds champions. That's what transforms bodies. That's what creates a lifestyle of strength, health, and confidence. Remember this: motivation will get you started, but discipline will keep you going. Motivation can light the fire, but discipline keeps it burning when the winds of life try to blow it out. Build your discipline, and nothing, not fatigue, not cravings, not laziness, not excuses can stop you. Discipline over motivation, that's the formula for success, not just in fitness, but in life. Turn pain into power. Pain is something we all try to avoid. We don't want to feel it. We don't want to face it. We don't want to sit with it. But in fitness and in life, pain is not your enemy. Pain is your greatest teacher, your greatest ally, your greatest opportunity for growth. The truth is simple: without pain there is no progress. Without discomfort there is no change. When you train, your muscles break down. That soreness you feel after a hard workout is pain, but it's also growth. Every rep, every drop of sweat, every burning muscle fiber is your body adapting, becoming stronger, faster, and more resilient. If you run from pain, you run from growth. If you embrace it, you transform. Think about it: the weight that feels heavy, the run that feels long, the set that feels impossible, that's where your power is being built. Comfort zones don't make champions. Easy workouts don't create warriors. It's the pain, the struggle, the resistance that molds you into something greater. But pain is not just physical. Sometimes it's mental and emotional. The frustration of slow results, the disappointment of setbacks, the loneliness of staying disciplined while others give in. These pains can break you or they can build you. The choice is yours. When you decide to turn pain into power, you stop seeing it as punishment and start seeing it as a gift. That burning sensation in your lungs means you're pushing past limits. That soreness in your legs means you're growing. That voice in your head that says, "I can't do this," is an invitation to prove yourself wrong. Pain shows you where you are weak and gives you the chance to become strong. The champions of fitness, the ones with elite physiques, the ones who inspire millions, they've all been through pain. They've faced injuries, setbacks, failures, and doubt. But instead of letting pain break them, they used it as fuel. They trained smarter, pushed harder, and refused to quit. They turned every ounce of pain into a weapon. Here's the mindset shift. Instead of saying, "Why is this happening to me?" start saying, "This is happening for me." Every painful rep is for your growth. Every setback is for your resilience. Every challenge is for your strength. Pain is not the end, it's the process. When you're in the gym and it hurts, remind yourself, this is where the growth happens. When life knocks you down and it feels unbearable, remind yourself, this is where I find out what I'm made of. When your body says stop, but your spirit says go, that's when you discover your true power. Pain will visit everyone, but how you respond to it determines your destiny. Some people quit, they walk away, they say, "It's too hard," and they stay the same forever. But the ones who endure, the ones who use pain as fuel, they rise above, they grow stronger, and they achieve greatness. The next time you feel pain, don't run, don't hide, don't quit. Look it in the eye and say, "Thank you," because pain is proof that you're alive, proof that you're growing, proof that you're on the right path. Remember this: pain is temporary, strength is forever, soreness fades, fatigue passes, but the strength, the discipline, the resilience you gain from pushing through that stays with you for life. Turn pain into power, and you will discover a level of strength you never knew you had. At the end of the day, it all comes down to one question: what will you do with the life you've been given? You've got one body, one mind, and one shot. Don't waste it sitting in comfort. Don't waste it doubting yourself. Don't waste it letting time slip away while your dreams collect dust. Fitness isn't just about muscles, abs, or numbers on a scale. It's about discipline. It's about mastering your mind. It's about becoming the strongest version of yourself so you can face life head on and never back down. Every rep, every run, every drop of sweat is an investment in your future. You don't get stronger by wishing. You get stronger by showing up. You don't build endurance by quitting. You build it by pushing through the pain. You don't create a legacy by talking. You create it by acting. So stand up, take control, push harder, fight longer, refuse to quit. This is your life. This is your body. This is your chance. Don't waste it. Build it, shape it, own it. Because at the end of it all, the weights won't lie, the work won't lie, and your results won't lie. The only question is, did you give everything you had, or did you waste the gift of today? The choice is yours. Choose greatness. Choose strength. Choose to never waste your life.